Tyrant Terminator!
What's good, TTA family? Back at y'all with another one. Man, today we at the public library out in Lyons, Illinois. And we just getting ready to see if they respect our rights to record in public and to make sure that our rights are not infringed on by anyone at any time. So let's go see. Board of Directors. Board of Directors is where all the big meetings go down at. I'm assuming. More than likely.
Hi, can I help you?
No, I didn't need any help with it.
Are you a friend of Dan's or?
Huh?
Are you a friend of Dan's?
Dan?
Are you a friend of Dan's? He
Who?
told you about this?
No, who's Dan?
The director.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Is this?
We don't have people taking pictures in your. It looks like you're looking at the wall, but.
Oh, okay. Is his name on this room next door right here? Where I say
His office, has the name on the other side.
over here?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know I've seen some names on this. What's
Yeah,
this?
those are the.
Board of Directors, right?
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, I don't see his name. Oh yeah, Daniel Williams.
Yeah, his name's his name is actually Dan Hilfer.
Oh okay.
Yeah. He's down there.
Oh okay.
I can find that document. See, this is where, I got lucky. Oh, I can do it right out here.
Okay, so it's the administration's office right here. So I guess that's the other one down that way.
Help with anything? That is the employee area.
Oh okay, yeah, there's nothing wrong, right?
Yeah, so this is Dan Hoker, so you want to see him really quick?
No ma'am,
to
no
ask
ma'am.
him questions?
She brought up Dan. I'm not sure.
Because normally we don't have people taking pictures of our offices.
Yeah.
So
Really?
I was asking if you know someone here that you've
No,
already gotten
Okay,
authorization.
so do
for
you need
private.
something?
no, not at the moment. No.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna get that.
Yeah. That is the employee area, so we do ask that you're not over there in there.
What, like don't record it?
Yeah, that
Why
is
not?
our, that's our computers, those are information. We have our,
Yeah, I understand.
all
but-
of our
We're
patrons'
just not giving
information on there.
permission. If you haven't gotten permission, we're not giving permission to
be
be recorded or take pictures.
Really? Are you Dan? Everybody's talking about Mr. Dan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure why they wouldn't got you. I didn't request you, sir.
Well,
What, could we ask why you're here?
Yeah, just coming down in, stopping in on by, you know.
For what purpose?
Well, do we need a purpose? I didn't think we need a purpose.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We have
Well,
children that come in this building in and out. And
okay. Yeah, well, that's okay. You know, I'm just basically here trying to.
is your camera on?
Yes, it is, sir.
Please turn it off.
Why so? Why would I have to do that, Dan?
wow.
It's your
I'm
turn.
asking you to turn it off.
Yeah, I know. Why though? Like what?
Because I don't want to get into something here.
No, I'm
Why
just.
do you have it on?
I'm just asking you
Why
why.
do you have it on?
Because we're exercising rights today, Dan. Is that okay? Is that okay? I would think that it would be okay.
What rights are you, what rights are you?
Just like you guys are filming too right now. So I mean,
What do you mean?
like you guys are this building is recording, right?
It's
Cool.
a government building.
That's correct, and that's the reason why we can too. That's the same rights that they have.
Are
We
you
have.
concerned for security reasons? Because if we're using for security reasons, what are your reasons? You feel
Like
you
I
need
just
security?
told Dan, we exercising rights today. I don't understand what's
Can you
the.
tell me what rights, what law that is?
I mean, we can get into all that, but I mean,
Well, you're saying it, so I'd like to look that up. I mean, I'm not sure I understand what you're referring to rights.
so our First Amendment rights to record in public.
You have amendment rights to record in public?
First Amendment,
Oh,
yeah.
First Amendment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we do
I'm
something
curious for
wrong?
myself.
Did you guys do something wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely not. This is my first time even here.
No, I'm not.
Absolutely.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you as well.
I would like to learn it myself, what that
Okay.
means.
Okay.
So, if you want to describe it and then tell me what the law name, like amendment or.
Oh, so yes, it's
You seem to know it very well. So
yeah,
I'd
for
like to
sure.
learn.
So it's your First Amendment is freedom of press.
Freedom of press.
That's correct. So yes, we like to come in and
So is this political? You're here for political reasons?
oh, absolutely not.
So is it political?
Nah, no, nothing political at all. We don't get into the
Are
political
you
stuff.
using it for voting purposes or?
Voting
anything
purposes?
other?
Oh no, definitely not. Definitely not.
So you're into the law? Is that what it is? You
Oh,
you
definitely
study
so.
law?
Yeah,
You
for
study
sure.
law.
Yeah, I love the law. The law is
Yeah.
it's the last line of defense for us, right? Well,
Why
they
is
have
it
to
a
obey
defense?
by it, and we have to too
You
as
said
well.
defense. So what's defense? Why would you need to defend?
Well, we
something?
always have to defend ourselves, and the
Right.
law.
We shouldn't walk around in a fence, especially for many reasons.
Think about it right now. I just got back a numerous amount of pushback for exercising our rights. So I'm
Well, what
defending
it
my
says-
liberties right now.
So your rights are to go into private offices of workplaces.
Well, they're not private.
They are private because it says employees only, and you're
On,
moving
on that door
into-
right there?
Yes. let me
Okay.
show you.
Yeah, because I never even crossed the threshold, even if it does say
Well,
that.
Well, you should look at all the signs that you're going into
Yeah,
private
see?
spaces.
Yeah, see, that door is wide
So
open. I
have
never
to
came
close
in.
it
Yeah, I never came in.
Because I'm letting you know this is a private office and
Okay.
you don't want to take it, so you have to be shown.
Well,
I'm
that's
letting you know this is
no,
an
that's cool. I
employee's
understand
office.
that it says
I'll show you next time too.
I understand that it says employees only, but I never crossed
We
the
let
threshold.
you know, and you need further information. So I'm gonna show you
Okay.
the sign that lets you know, because it wasn't proof that we're working in a private office.
Right, right.
You needed more. Because
Okay.
your eyes were not enough.
There you go. You're absolutely
Okay.
correct. And if it's
You
a
need-
door,
you need
a door is
paperwork.
open, you got to close it. There you go. Now we're learning. Now we're learning.
Wow, we have to close it.
Yeah, there you go, to
Us
create
working
privacy.
here wasn't enough information to let you know that this is a private office.
But we still can record it though, ma'am. I didn't want you guys to think just because it's private, I can't point my camera that
Do
way.
you have any other questions? Well,
No.
yeah, we're letting you know this is a workplace.
Right.
Did you have any other questions?
Yes, so I just want to know, my question to you is, do you understand now that even though this is employees only, I can still point my camera that way? Do you understand that?
I don't have a purpose to understand that, sir.
You don't have a purpose
You're
to.
not letting me know what your purpose is.
I just told
You're
you.
just.
I just told you, and you guys ran and got Mr. Dan.
It's very interesting. I like to really, I mean, how do we live this way?
Live what way? You know, it's all about the Constitution.
I'm just curious. Is it your occupation or just for fun?
Well, you know, it is definitely fun when you're trying to, defend rights,
But
freedoms,
there's
and
nothing
liberties.
to defend.
That's fun. That is fun.
Nobody's attacking you for any reason.
Well, they're not physically attacking me. You're absolutely correct. You're not physically doing it. You're right. You're kind of, for lack of a better word, you're mentally doing it at this point. You guys ran and got Mr. Dan. You know, the one he's not too professional.
There's reasons, for our safety. Do you know anything of what happens
couple of years ago.
in places? We have to protect the safety of the building.
Okay.
So yes, if it's odd that we never had people come bringing their cameras
Right.
for no reason, it is very odd. So for the safety of our employees
Mm-hmm.
and everything else, we just like to know more information on what you would need.
Oh, I mean, I can understand that, but what I was trying to tell you guys is by us being a public place, we have a right to stand wherever we want in publicly accessible areas and point our cameras anywhere, even if it is a private office. If you guys want privacy, you guys have to create it, and you try to by closing the door. So that, kudos to you, but that doesn't mean that I still can't point my camera. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for my personal, not for the job, I really would like to learn more information
Oh,
about
okay,
this.
for sure, for sure. You know what? I'll be
Yeah, I'm not
definitely
representing
willing
my
to.
job. I'm not representing my job. This is quite different.
Okay,
People don't normally do that.
I understand.
I'm just like to educate myself on the purpose behind that. And
Okay.
You're saying defense, so you feel you need to defend something.
Oh yeah, you definitely have to, especially your
So you
rights.
walk into someone, you're walking everywhere just randomly because you feel you need to defend yourself.
That's correct.
Nobody comes to you. You go walking into places.
That's correct.
Feeling you have to defend.
That's correct.
Okay.
Because you got to think about it, right? It's about freedoms, liberties. Nothing's going on, sir.
What's going on?
I'm trying to understand his purpose. The gentleman came in. I just asked, because people sometimes, conversate with Dan. And I just asked, did you talk to Dan? And he said, who's Dan?
Yes, that's correct.
And he started walking around and looking around. And I didn't think anything. I continued to work. And then someone else, found it attention to him. He starts coming this way and bringing his camera in.
That's correct.
And so I walk over and I'm just trying to figure out the purpose of what he's doing because he's.
And for the last 10 minutes, we've
camera.
been discussing my purpose. Dan wasn't too interested, so obviously he called you guys. Like I just told her, I'm here exercising rights today. Hopefully we can
Is that for
continue.
defense? I don't
Hopefully
understand
we
what
can
defense-
continue that unmolested.
All right.
I didn't know what defense
You want
was.
him out of here, or
I don't know
Yes,
anything.
no
No I don't-
purpose, no name.
So
what's
I'm gonna
going
be
in here. We have
trespassed from a
children
public
in the
building without committing a crime. Sergeant, are you going to uphold that?
sir?
Well,
I
we're
just want
trying
to ask
to
for your
work.
ID, please.
We're trying
I
to
don't have
work.
ID on me.
Yeah, we're trying to work and it's
So here, so the new Safety Act says that you have to ID yourself. Okay, and if you don't have an ID, they have every right to bring you to the station to ID you.
Okay, so
So that's the new Safety Act. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just asking you are in a public building, absolutely.
that's correct.
So-
And I'm not committing any crime.
I'm asking for an ID to ID yourself.
So, and I don't need a purpose.
You don't need to. While you're here, they called us here.
Okay.
And under the Safety Act,
Okay.
I have every right to ask you for identification, and you have to show it to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I don't have ID on me,
Okay.
but I will tell you.
Can I have your name?
Yeah, I give you my only if that's under the Safety Act. Now, so I'm gonna take your word, sorry.
Listen, it's
I'm gonna
under
take your
Safety
word.
Act.
I haven't read it, and so I can't really combat that.
It's about 900 pages.
I understand.
It's a great read.
I haven't read it, sorry.
Okay.
But if it isn't though, then I'm gonna do it. Then I'm giving you my name under duress. I'm just saying if it isn't in there.
What's your first name?
First name. I'm still recording. Like I said, sorry.
Listen, I'm good. Okay.
sure.
The only thing I have to tell you is this: if there's little kids and stuff like that, you cannot record little kids.
Well, you can record whatever your eyes can see, sorry.
And but
The
little
law
kids-
has the Supreme Court has ruled on
I
it.
understand that, but with little kids,
I mean, I feel where you're going with it, but we're talking about just is it illegal? That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I'm just saying, like,
It's not illegal, man.
I'm just.
I mean, and then what was the call? What did they actually convey over to 911?
Oh, they want to know why you're recording.
Oh, okay. And before you guys showed up, I told her.
Okay. So, can you tell me?
Yeah, when you just came in, I said I'm exercising my First Amendment right today to record in public, making sure not to go past any restricted doors. There's no crime in that.
Listen. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just telling you exactly what the Safety Act told me that I have to ID you.
No matter what. I'm definitely gonna go look that up, Sergeant. I'm definitely
Right,
gonna, because I know it's brand new. It's 2024.
Again, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not here to violate nobody's rights, and
Okay.
hopefully you're not to violate anybody else's.
Oh, absolutely
right?
not.
Okay, so
Absolutely
good.
not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
So, what other business you want to do here?
I just want, like I said, want to be able to get shots at the library like I was doing,
Okay.
and I'll be good to go. And hopefully we can continue that unmolested, like I was saying.
Sure.
Everything's
Okay.
good to go.
Is he good? Is he clear? No,
They still haven't gotten back to me.
Okay.
How
You're not lying or anything, right?
Come on, man.
I'm just saying.
No, man. I'm definitely gonna look that up, Sarge, because I read the Safety Act, but I haven't read that you guys can start IDing us no matter what.
Well, yeah.
And so I can't combat you on that because I haven't read it.
No, what I'm telling you is, like I said, is if we get called somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
you have to present ID. Okay. I'm not saying that you're not violating. I'm not saying that you're violating crimes. I'm not saying anything like that.
Okay.
But again, we have every right to ID who you are. Okay. And if you don't produce an ID, I could take you in, fingerprint you to make sure that you are who you are.
And that's in the safety.
That is in the safety act.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna go try to read it, Sarge. I'm telling you, I'm definitely gonna look it up.
I want you to.
Definitely so.
I truly do.
Okay. And what's your badge number, Sarge?
164.
And four, how you
For motto.
For motto. And you, sir?
Magikovich, badge number 226.
226. And you, sir?
Haggard, 224.
Appreciate that. Thanks a lot.
No, no problem, man.
And how far is Lyons Police Department from
ID
here?
ourselves, you ID yourself, we're all here.
4 blocks.
4 blocks? Okay.
4 blocks.
Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, man, I'll be able to get a
Clear
couple
good?
more shots.
Okay, man. Can I shake your hand?
Yeah, for sure. That's all good. Hey, Sarge, I'm gonna be honest, man. I hope, wish, and pray that what you're telling me
I'm telling you.
is absolutely true.
I'm
Because
telling
but other than that, I gave you my information under duress.
Listen,
That's all I'm saying.
hey, listen, we're good.
Okay.
Okay, no, look,
You know what would be even better, Sarge? If you can educate these fine folks what I'm doing is constitutionally protected.
I'll listen. I got no problem with that.
All right.
I'll talk to him right now.
All right.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Sure.
Yeah, Dan, yeah. So, like I said again, this is chess. It's always chess. It's always chess, right? Sometimes it's poker. You got to be able to. How can I say it? You got to be able to know exactly the energy, right? And you can tell almost instantaneously. That first cop, you've seen him. He was on the road. He was walking real hard with his gloves on. So they already came in. I guarantee you, we finna definitely shoot over to the Lyons Police Department, and we're gonna see if we can speak to one of the sergeant's boss. Now, the Safety Act that he's bringing up, it was I think they passed it like 2024 of January. I read a lot of it, but I don't know if that's in there, right? So he kind of got me on that. I don't know if that's in there. But we're going to go see. And even if so, right? My thing was this. That's why I said to him, if it's not in there, Sarge, then I'm giving you my information under duress. Because you can tell, even the Sarge, even he got closer. But once they see I'm not wanted for anything, I don't have any warrants now, their attitudes kind of changed. When all they had to do was come in here and do that. So their main objective was just to run me for warrants, hoping, wishing, and praying that I had some so they can have that reason to get me out, because no other reason would get me out. But we definitely gonna hike on over to the Lyons Police Department and see if we can holler at a deputy chief or even the chief. And we're gonna look it up, because I just felt like, I'm gonna say this, I'm not 100% sure, again, if that's in the Safety Act. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna say it ain't. Maybe it is. I haven't read it. I've read a lot of it. I don't think so neither. That young lady. I think so too. That's a fine patriot lady right there. She was listening to the whole thing. I kind of feel like that too, but I can also, like I said, I felt that they were getting ready, and you could just see that they're getting ready to go hands on. That's what they wanted to do. So you got to know how to kind of bring everything down to a minimum. So, but it's all good though. It's all good because, like I said, real quick, TTA family, if it's not, think about it. If it's not in the Safety Act, I had already told them that I'm giving you my information under duress, and that would suffice for a violation. So it is what it is, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Yeah, so and then how does it rank? The rank goes at the department.
Hey, you can talk to my sergeant. He'll tell you all the questions you need to know.
Oh, you can't tell me?
Hey, man, I could talk to my sergeant. He's the expert on this stuff.
Oh, you just can't tell me the ranks, huh?
You have a good day, sir.
Oh wow, you want to be unprofessional, man. This is the state of mind of our police departments in America these days, man. Don't want to be professional, man. But calling, I mean, he called 911, man. So that in itself is disgusting. No crime was being committed. You could tell their mannerisms. They were ready to go hands on for absolutely nothing. So we definitely gonna get the 911 call, though. We're gonna hike over to the Lyons Police Department here shortly, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Look at this beautiful sign right here, TTA family. I just started reading real quick, and oh wow. The Lyons Public Library staff reserves the right to photograph and videotape participants individually or in groups attending or taking part in library programs and activities in order to promote library
No, you can't
services.
play with the train.
Wow.
Out. No, come on. Hey, excuse me, I said come out. Leave the toys.
Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. It also says,
Come out.
in addition to library publications, these images may be accessible to the public on the library's website, as well as on electronic social networks such as Facebook, Flickr, YouTube, and so on. So they're letting you know, we have to reserve the right to record and take pictures of anyone, and your stuff might end up on YouTube. But they called 911 for, you can't make this up, man. Just can't make it up, man. Anyway, man, y'all stay
Have a
tuned.
good day, sir.
I just got one last question.
All right, have a good day. Thank you, sir.
So I can ask you a question.
If you want to ask, I'll be outside.
Okay, I'm gonna come out here and ask you. Just,
Go ahead.
I don't want to walk behind you. I don't want to, accidentally bump into you, man. You know how that goes. Then the person end up shot 18 times, man.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm just being honest, Sarge. I'm being honest. I'm just being honest. No, I was just asking a young man. He told me to ask you because he didn't, you're the expert at it. How does the rank go?
I'm not an expert.
Well, how does the rank go at your guys' department?
What do you mean?
The rank, like I know you guys obviously have a sergeant, then is it lieutenants or captains?
We have, it goes from patrol all the way up to chief of police.
All the way up to chief. So who's after you though? That's what I'm saying.
Who's after me? I have a commander. I have a assistant chief.
Okay.
So I have people above me, yes.
Okay, cool. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Street department?
Well, yeah, it's just a clothing line.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a clothing line.
All
Yeah.
right. Have a good service.
All right, you too. So you can tell, yeah, man, you can just tell. Then that cop right there started the one with the blue shirt started putting his gloves back on. They different out here, man. I can tell. But like I say, again, we finna find out, man. We definitely finna go over there, try to see if we can holler at the commander, and because that was their main objective. You could tell their main objective was to obviously just run my name. That's their main objective, right? So they kind of did it in a way to intimidate, especially the first cop. He putting gloves on. He ready to go hands on. You already know what that means when the gloves come off, right? And then the sergeant even started to step towards me. So he tried to make it seem like it's the law using the Safety Act. So we gonna go look it up, man. But we definitely finna get ready to shake it over to the police department and see what's good, man. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Let me go ahead and get my last walk around, and then we'll be good to go. We'll get our last little walk around. And we'll be able to push on up out of here, man, since we see Lyons has already left. So we're gonna get ready to head on over there. See if we can get a dialogue, man. And see if the sergeant is misrepresenting the law in order to violate rights. We're gonna see if that's what he did today. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. And one last thing before we leave here.
For you, and then you're all set. Yeah.
One last thing. What's the direct number to this library?
So that'll be 708-447-3577.
708
447
447
3577.
3577. Okay, appreciate it. You too. All right, TTA family. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Yeah, TTA family. So we came over here to the Lyons Police Department, man. We definitely finna go in here and see if we can get a quick dialogue with a commander, a deputy chief, someone higher than a sergeant. I just got a real feeling that what he said wasn't all the way true. Like I say, this stuff is chess and poker. You got to know exactly what you're doing. You got to be able to feel these people's energy out, and you got to make sure that you're safe. I can tell instantaneously by them. You know what? We're narrate at the end, but right now we finna go in here and see, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Yes, need to speak with like a commander.
I have a sergeant on duty.
Yeah, I just spoke with him. If that's the same sergeant, had a run-in with him. So I speak to someone higher than him.
I don't have anybody higher than him. I have the head of detectives
detectives, who is part of command staff.
The detective is a part of command staff?
He is part of command staff.
Okay, the detective. Okay, well, maybe he will suffice. Someone that's...
What is your name? Real quick, so I can give it to him. Let's see.
It's James. Yeah.
James?
Yeah, just James.
All right, James.
Mr. James.
And it's like a little, a little bit what he's coming to talk to you about.
Basically about, they were just dispatched over to the public library where I was out there filming. The sergeant told me some things that I'm just trying to confirm in terms of the laws in the state of Illinois. He told me that it was mandatory that I ID myself because of the Safety Act. So really, I'm just trying to confirm that. But
yeah, I know the Safety Act just came out.
yeah, January.
Yeah.
And I was honest. I to be perfectly honest, I didn't want to argue with because I didn't read it, that part. So maybe it is in there. Right. But if it isn't, then that means the sergeant misrepresented the law to violate my rights today. And that's a problem.
Okay, hold on just a moment. Let me go see if he's available.
Oh, all right. Appreciate it.
All right, yeah, not a problem.
So, like I said, man, we don't know for sure, but I'm definitely going to read it. I'm definitely going to read the Safety Act. I read some of it about the trespassing, how to, it's a lot of new stuff, the no bond thing, but I haven't came across mandatory. He's making it seem like it's mandatory that we ID, and it's in the Safety Act. Like I say, I'm not sure, but we definitely going to find out, and if not, it's okay. Like I said, if it's not, then he just like I said, he misrepresented the law intentionally to violate our rights today. And that's becoming that's definitely going to be a problem. So we'll see. We'll see how everything goes. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned.
Wrapping up a phone call. He'll be with you shortly if you wanted to have a seat.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate you.
No problem.
All righty. She said the head of I guess she said a detective who was part of command staff. So he should suffice. And we'll see what he has to say. We're still trying to get on the calendar. And we're going to FOIA. Matter of fact, we're going to FOIA the 911 call from the library, Mr. Dan there, to the Lyons Police Department to see precisely what he said. So I got a feeling about this one, TTA Fab. I got a real feeling about this one. I'll make sure y'all stay tuned.
I don't know. He went running out of here, so I don't know what's going on.
The detective that was going to talk to me?
Yeah.
They left?
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I can get your phone number if you want.
Okay.
And I can pass it to the chief of police.
You know what? That'll be even better because
All right.
I would rather. Is it a she, he?
It's a he.
He.
Yeah,
Okay,
Chief
so.
Arian.
Okay, yeah, so that'll probably be better. Or let me ask you this. Does this police department have any deputy chiefs?
No, sir. What we have an assistant chief, but he's on nights.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So it's sergeant, then it's commander?
No, it's, okay, it goes sergeant.
Okay.
Then corporal.
Okay.
Corporal's under sergeant. Then it goes, command staff.
Command staff.
Assistant chief.
And then chief.
Head honcho is the chief.
Chief, right, but no command,
No, sir.
Wow.
No, we're such a small town.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Ah, wow.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? That'll be great
right.
then. Y'all you just get my information for the chief to give me a ring, and
Absolutely.
we'll be good to go.
All right.
Y'all make sure y'all stay
John.
tuned, TTA
We have our
fan.
own entity.
Oh, so when someone call,
Yes,
it goes
it
to
goes-
Cook County.
Yeah,
Oh,
just Plains or, Maywood, depending on where it bounces.
Really?
So,
Okay.
So, yeah, to get a copy of
The 911 call,
Yeah,
right.
so you'll have to, if you want the audio, I have to submit it.
okay.
If you just want the printouts, then you can submit it, or I could submit it on your behalf. I just need a good email address to submit it to.
Okay, yeah. So I would definitely want the audio for sure.
Okay.
And Lyons, you guys don't don't have body cams.
No, they don't.
Ah, wow.
Yeah, they just have squad.
Squad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That explains a little bit more to me as well. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, so we'll just go along with the we'll go with the audio.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the verbiage in here for you because if you say report, they don't have reports.
Reports, right, for
yeah,
sure.
So we're gonna do call
Yeah, we'll get the audio TTA family, then we'll be able to go from there, and we'll get a copy of this. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Yeah, definitely so. And we'll be good to go, TTA family.
All right, so that is the
incident number?
dispatcher, you know, incident number.
Okay,
when the call
great.
Came in, LY-24.
Okay, definitely got the incident number right here, so we'll be able to shake, rattle, and roll, TTA fan. We'll get down to the bottom of this. Might not be nobody in right now. The detective, I'm not really sure. Maybe he got wind or whatever, but she said he booked on out even after promising coming down to speak with us. So it's all good. Now, you know what? Can I get a copy of that as well? Okay, appreciate it. So give us a copy and we'll be able to book on out, TTA family. And make sure y'all stay tuned.
Here you go. And
Alrighty.
under FOIA, it's usually about 5 business days, but they can add on an additional 5.
Of course,
So,
of course. Yeah.
So it won't be that long. So
Okay.
Yeah.
And you'll definitely forward over my information to the chief to let him know I'll be wanting to speak with him.
Yes,
Definitely.
sir.
So,
My name is Tracy.
Tracy, thanks a lot. You've been professional. Appreciate you.
All right, no problem.
All righty.
Take care.
You too. So from the top, TTA family, from the top, came out here to Lyons, Illinois. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you too, TTA family. This city was actually a request, man. Somebody put it in the comments. I think like a couple of videos ago. It was like, man, you need to go to Lyons, and I see why. But we came out here to do what we always do, man. You know, went to the public library, trying to exercise our rights. They were, you know, tripping about the fact that we were recording inside of rooms that said employees only. However, we never did cross the threshold, right? That first room we did because that one didn't say employees only, but, you know, with the conference room. But those next 2 rooms, they said employees only. We stayed on the outside. So they ran and got the Daniel guy. Danny comes out, and you can just tell his whole mannerisms was just like, you know, what I want to know what you're here for. Like I needed to give him a reason on why I was there. But we still try to remain respectful about it, you know, let him know, you know, where we exercising rights today. Is that okay? So he ducked off as me and the other lady, we sitting there talking. He done ducked off and called the laws, right? He done called Lyons Police Department, which is it's okay, right? We used to that. The thing is, like I say, this is all chess and sometimes poker. Coming in is you could tell the way they're walking, the way that they're getting their gloves together. It's like your mind is already made up. See, that's what I'm saying. People, you got to understand the situation. You got to be able to read body language. You got to be able to know different energies. You got to know, man, and it's for your safety. It's definitely for your safety, especially considering what we just went through, right? You got to be on your P's and Q's at all times, man. But you could just tell, man, the guy, especially the first guy in front, you know, he was ready, and he was ready right away. He getting his gloves together. Yeah, what's going on? You know, his voice is like matter of fact. He's asking her, man, you want him out of here? Now, see, this is the thing with that, right? Now, the sergeant, his main objective was to ID me, because if I was wanted or had warrants or anything like that, then that would be a reason to get me out. He knew that he couldn't trespass, because think about it. Y'all go back and rewind it. I asked the sergeant, so, man, you gonna trespass? Are you gonna uphold, like, you gonna endorse that? Are you gonna trespass me from a public building minus a crime? Now, he knew he couldn't do that, so he brought up this thing that has a possibility about the Safety Act. Now, this is some new stuff that Illinois, I think they wrote it up, like the Safety Act had been wrote up like for a couple of years, but I think that it really, really, truly went into effect, I think, in January. And it, like he said, it's like 900, almost 1,000 pages or something like that. And I read bits and pieces of it, but not all of it. And I can be transparent and honest and say I don't know. So that's another thing, right? Just in case things transpire. See, this is chess. You got to think 10 and 12 moves ahead, man. You gotta make them think that everything is all good. You never want to seem at all. You never want to give them a centimeter of anything to say, you know what, this guy was bad because of this reason. Cooperate if you can, especially if I'm admitting on camera that I don't know for sure. So I'm gonna look like I'm trying to cooperate. But I am gonna tell you this, and this is also on camera, and this will serve as a receipt and proof that if it's not in there, Sergeant, if it's not what you say it was, then that means you're misrepresenting on purpose to violate my rights. And that's why I told him I'm doing it under duress. I'm gonna give you my information because you said you're making it sound like I'm legally obligated to do so because of this new safety act that was wrote up in Illinois, right? You said it's in there. So I'm gonna try to cooperate, right? Okay, but I did make him aware that if it's not in there, then that means I'm giving it to you under duress, and y'all know what it is after that. So, but you got to make sure, like I say, man, you know, I remember the last time, to be honest with you, TTA family, y'all going to see the video getting ready to drop, the whole thing with Robbins. The whole thing with the Robbins thing, man. He said the same thing. The chief of police said, look, if you ain't willing to ID, we can take you back here, fingerprint you, hold you for 72 hours, all that, right? And I tried again. I tried to cooperate, started to walk back there, right? Because I wasn't trying to surrender my name, right? And I was beat up. So, you know, like I say, you got to understand the energies, man. You got to understand what type of people you're dealing with, man. And I could tell right away that I could just tell them cops right there, they straight up tyrants, man. I guarantee it, man, especially the one that he putting on gloves coming in the gate. So we need to see what the 911 calls, and we need to see what Daniel said over the 911. We definitely gonna see that. But you can just tell they ready to go hands on, man. So we weren't trying to entertain that again. But that doesn't mean we still can't hold them accountable because we definitely are. It just ain't just that was it and we going away. No. We're going to get in contact with the chief of police, command, and everything. It's going to be follow-ups and updates to this all day long because we want to see if the sergeant lied. And I'm going to go do some homework and research on the Safety Act about that specifically, though. Do we have to, are we legally obligated to ID? I got to see that, man. If not, Sergeant, if you're watching this, you got to be held accountable, sir. But it is what it is, man. Appreciate everybody been rocking with TTA from the beginning, man. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscription button. Hey, we back live too, Sunday after next. We're back live 2 p.m. Central. So y'all make sure y'all get ready to lock in for that. Trying to get our trip all booked up, man. We're trying to hit the road. Want to say like the last week of August, might be the first week of September. But we're definitely trying to book on out. Got a lot of stuff coming up, so it might push us back a little bit, but y'all make sure y'all keep y'all eyes open for that. And is there anything else? Nope, I think that'll be about it. So until the next time, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned.